Well, we're gonna see Brand mid laner, but I haven't played Brand mid lane or mid lane role in like 5 years. I haven't played mid laner for a long time, but I was playing top laners and support most of the time. But I'm just gonna come back and see what is field, or should I say, like how easy is that role? Is mid laner, or how difficult it is? But the gameplay is showing right now, and so after I did the recording of this gameplay, and it just feel like less stress than top laner. It literally is. Cause you don't have to worry any mechanics, and you don't have to worry about last hitting because you could do some roam, your bad roam game. Then sometimes you have to go there, but sometimes you have to say something like that. But well, it depends on your champion. So yeah, and I did. I already know all the assassin champion because I already played assassin back then. Because I was jungle one trick. Yeah, I played Rengar, Kazet, and Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai was really good. And then Jax was a good bruiser for the jungle role, but now top laners. And I played Xin Zhao for jungle. But yeah, back to the point. Mid laner, I tend to not stress about freezing the wave or holding the wave, but I just clear the wave all the time. And but usually you want to roam, but I have to say because of the quest. That's the downside. If you don't stay in your mid laner, then you're gonna lose every second if you're not standing in the mid laner spot. And yeah. Brand, it got like either nerf, like laundries, uh, that cap got nerfed because they make it cheaper, and mana that give more damage if you use to activate the ability. I don't know what that called, but sometimes they use that, but most time you don't use that. That like until like the sixth item or the fifth item, depending on the team comps. Um, and yeah, solo queue and League of Legend, there is like sometimes some game your team save their enemy team and throw the game because sometimes my Blink train land the hooks and they save the enemy team game planks. And there's sometimes where your team just want to go in one before for no reason when your team is not there. Sometimes I see like that because they want to flip the game or the NPC role, and they're like bots, so you cannot tell if the player is actually NPC role or they're actually not real players because some player it just like look like bot players, like terrible CS, terrible farm, cannot last hit. There will be some situation if you are playing any role in like team game, there always be something like that that always put you down. So I noticed that mid laner you don't have any counter pick than top laners. It's significantly different, huge by the way, because top lane you have so much space and you can play aggressive and you can deny CS. But mid laner, no, you cannot deny CS because the wave is so small and they can get the next wave because it only one wave every time. But top laner you can do that, but mid laner you cannot do that. But you cannot go all in trade. You have to go poke, then poke, and poke again, like until your mid laner skill shot, basically. That mostly for the mid laners. And yeah, that's pretty much this video. And I play brand support, mostly support. Support, mid lane, top lane, ADC. So basically 4 roles. I can play brand, but mostly I play top lane, mid lane, and support for brand. So if you want like flex role champion, then I recommend Pantheon, Zac, Shen, Galio. What else? You can play Sin. That is a very off meta for support if you want top, mid, and support. But usually you want at least 3 roles in one champion because it's so OP for some champion can do that. It's basically like autofill, but you can play like so many roles in that one role. But you get the so you know that champion so long, but sometimes you don't want to play that champion so long because it will become so boring. Then you want to might move to different champion. Let's say I'm brand one trick. Maybe I want to play Pantheon, or maybe I want to play Galio, or maybe I want to play Kale. Like something not playing brand. That the more high elo you become, like let's say I started like Yasuo one trick back in season 5. I used to start Yasuo. And then later on I played Heidemir mid lane because nobody know how to counter the Heidemir turret back in the old days because the cooldown is so long for the back then. But now it's much quicker, so Heidemir kind of weak now in this path because Garen can beat Heidemir. Yeah. That's all I'm pretty much to say. And I did try the Milo mid lane. It's actually OP if you're against an assassin. Because Milo Q, it does like one item. If you have one AP item, you do like 500 damage. So on top of that is if you proc your the passive, it becomes 675 damage. If you against an assassin champion, but Milo only good for assassin champion, for enchanter mid lane. But you only play enchanter mid lane now. You don't play support anymore. You go mid and build DPS. Stop building support item, but you still have to buy the Tear of Gods for if you want to get mana regen and more shielding and healing. That's the only thing you have to buy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, I'm gonna put music and hope you enjoy it. And then we're gonna talk about some game later, like future the video as the time go by, or I will add a time lapse. Then you can see where what I'm gonna talk about. Yeah. Keep typing so much in the chat. I think they went mental boom because they see me as a good player, like against them, and I have like good junglers. We almost have the same KDA. Echo and me is Brand, and they are kind of weird for like few minutes because they keep typing like nonsense. They are like either pissed about something about this game because they feel it's like so hard to do something. And I don't really type in the game, but I only type like why we didn't go or why you didn't do this. That's what I mostly type. Yeah. But sometimes I can let them know, oh, you saved the DP, right? Like, oh, what your mistake, miscommunication, because solo queue didn't know communication. It called language barrier. Yeah, that's what happened in my first game, but this is the second game, and I don't really understand why they scared me for some reason. But I find it very funny. Like very funny actually. Like I'm like laughing inside, but the outside I don't.
skies folding into each other. Where are they now? Once in noble battle, I screamed against the silence. I stood as light against the darkness now. I serve a new master, Oblivion. I'm in a cage within a prison. But this foul shape reminds me of my purpose. I shall take their limbs. I will reap their beloved. I will tear from their consciousness the will to live. I will find a way to tear down the heavens and reveal you as fiends. This is your absolution. I am Darkin. Your gods fear me. Your annihilation beckons. Insects! The world ender has come! Fight or be forgotten! Cleave through them, Aatrox! Crush their skulls! Shatter their ribs! Disembowel their very souls! Our vengeance is at hand! Follow me into destruction!
Ashes of nothing. No mortals, not even gods, will stop me from claiming what is mine. Your eternity begins. Your false gods cannot save you. Death cannot hold me. Fools fear death. The strong wield it. Death by my hand is a blessing. All will die. All will be mine. The world has tried to forget my existence. Time to remind them why they fear. Finality approaches. Welcome to Oblivion. Bow before your damnation.
The endless skies folding into each other. Where are they now? Once in noble battle, I screamed against the silence. I stood as light against the darkness now. I serve a new master, Oblivion. I'm in a cage within a prison. But this foul shape reminds me of my purpose. I shall take their limbs. I will reap their beloved. I will tear from their consciousness the will to live. I will find a way to tear down the heavens and reveal you as fiends. This is your absolution. I am Darkin. Your gods fear me. Your annihilation beckons. Insects! The world ender has come! Fight or be forgotten! Cleave through them, Aatrox! Crush their skulls! Shatter their ribs! Disembowel their very souls! Our vengeance is at hand! Follow me into destruction!
So my thoughts of mid lane is so easy for me. It felt so easy, not like huge significant game changers. And I read this rank and it don't feel special anymore. I'm already used to seeing this, and yeah. And it's okay. Mid lane is felt so easy, no counterplay. And only different is you cannot freeze the wave. That's pretty much it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoy it, and yeah, and bye.